So there is a group where I teach three women together. So one day I asked them to make a proper chart where you are going to mention reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And you have to tick
Listening.
that every day. Like day one, reading done, vocabulary done, then writing done, and speaking done. And you have to share this with me on WhatsApp every single day. What they did is, good afternoon, how are you?
I am doing great. And what about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How was your day so far?
Uh, it has been, you can say, quite running smoothly, and hoping that rest of the day would also be fine. Yeah. And what about you?
My day is similar. Like I take my regular stations, so I started with those. In the morning, I was feeling a bit under the weather, but then I took the medicine. Now it is quite okay.
What type of problem did you face
It
in
was just,
morning time?
it was just, I guess, a little hectic. I think I
Oh,
didn't get a proper sleep last night because of that.
because of that only. Yeah. Sometime it happens, na?
Sometimes, yes, it happens. Yeah. And if
If you if you get
home,
tired so much, then this type of problems occurs. Yeah.
agree, yes, yeah.
Yes.
So even
Mhm.
I spend, my whole time in front of screen. I guess that it can also be a reason of the headache. But yeah,
I can understand because you people are YouTuber, and you are doing a lot of things, na? Taking classes, online classes. Apart from this, are you interested in taking, or are you taking that offline classes as well,
no, no,
apart from online classes?
yeah, I am doing everything online. I don't take
Okay, okay.
classes. Yes, yeah, that's I
That
think a big reason. Yeah.
okay, okay. Yes.
Uh, may I know about yourself since we are meeting for the very first time?
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Sure. Um, I am Mamta Pandey, and my educational qualification is I am MSc B.Ed. Apart from this, I have qualified CTET as well, and I have done teaching uh, long back, but for short period of time. After that, I left the job because of my children. At that time, my kids were so small, and at that time, I was in nuclear family setup, and no one was there to look after my children. And I wanted to devote full time to my children. That's why I left the job. At present, I am homemaker, but I try to keep myself busy in some different kinds of work. Sometime I am involved in some social work. Like I prefer to visit that schools who are especially for underprivileged kids, and I want to help them in so many ways. I try to make them aware about those things which are happening in our society, and try to make them aware. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, that is amazing. That is something different and amazing. Okay.
Mhm.
What are your
Mhm.
hobbies? Like apart from doing that work, what else do you do in your leisure time?
Mhm. I am an avid reader of Times of India. Apart from this, that conversational English I am pursuing as, you can say, one of my hobbies, and I am pursuing it nowadays. And more interesting thing is that I am talking with you from Jaipur only, although my native place is UP. But right at present time, I am staying at Jaipur only.
Okay, so you connected to me after, so I guess it's been now very late because I was there in Jaipur 1 month ago, and then I have recently shifted to home. Like it's been only 1 month. I am here with my family. So
Okay,
if
okay.
we had connected before, we would have met offline too.
Why not? In future, whenever you will travel to Jaipur, so then please let me know. I will try to meet with you. And I yesterday, not yesterday, a day before yesterday, I was watching your video, and in your intro there, you told that I live in Jaipur. That's why I came to know that you are in Jaipur
Okay.
only.
Okay. Recently, I am here like with my family in Shire
Okay.
Ganganagar. Yeah, let me introduce
Mhm.
myself too, so it would be easy for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
So, as you know, my name is Rajni Verma. Originally, I'm from Shiri Ganganagar, that is on the border of
Okay.
Punjab. So, yeah, now I'm here. So, and if I talk about my qualification, I have done my graduation in Korean language only. And
Okay.
after that, I just prepared for banking examination for 2 years. Then I gave up because that is not my cup of tea. And I started working upon communication skills and my personality. And I started running a YouTube channel too simultaneously. So nowadays, I'm looking forward to become a successful YouTuber and a language trainer. So recently, I just provide paid sessions to beginners for English only, but later on I want to add the Korean language too. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading books, not newspaper like you, and I love talking to people. Yes, that's all about.
Sometime I also take interest in reading some novels, and especially of Chetan Bhagat and Sudha Murthy's novel. Recently, I read one a novel of Chetan Bhagat, 11 Rules for Life, and it is amazing. You can say novel written by him. So sometime in my free time, I also prefer to read books as well. And I just want to one question. You mentioned that you have done your graduation in Korean language, right?
Hmm.
So I want to ask, why did you choose that foreign language? At that time, there was any specific reason for that?
Hmm. That question is very fantastic, but the answer is not that much because at that time when I was in 12th standard, I was not even good at English and I was not enjoying what I was learning. Like I took arts because of English only. I took arts because when after 10th standard, I wanted to have medical, but then everything was in English, like biology, chemistry, physics, everything
Yes,
was
yes.
in English. I was not able to
Mhm.
understand. So I thought like if I had, if I take this, I would fail in every subject. So like reluctantly, I selected arts. Then I was not enjoying learning that too. So then the only thought in my mind was to try something new, and fortunately or unfortunately I got admission in Korean department. That was the only thing that happened to me, and I think now I think that was very, I guess, fortunate thing that happened to me, because knowing foreign languages nowadays is an asset. Yeah, so that was the
Ah,
only thing.
that is that is the great thing. I think people should try for those things. Actually, they have interest in these
Hmm.
things. So if you opted for that, that was, I think, the great decision.
Hmm.
And uh, I would like to let you know that my schooling was also in Hindi medium.
Hmm.
I have done my schooling in Hindi medium only. And earlier you mentioned that you were in class 11th and 12th and your stream was science and you were not able to understand these things. So even I also faced some difficulty at that time and put effort to that understand whatever was written in the book, and gradually I started understanding and I put lot of effort. And when after completing my 12th, when I came in graduation, that BSc first year, at that time I was able to understand what have written in books and all. Then then I, you can say, get rid over this difficulty and started my journey, you can say, smoothly. After that, I did my post graduation in zoology,
Okay, so it
and
means
I did, and I did BEd when my elder daughter was in class 11th. I
okay.
took yeah, I took entrance examination for BEd. Then after that, I completed my BEd and I tried for teaching and all
So,
these things.
if you don't mind, may I ask you that how old were you when you took admission for B.Ed?
At that time, I was in my 30s.
Okay, 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 got it, got it.
Yeah.
Great, inspiring story. Then your daughter was studying in 11th standard, and then you took interest again, and then started doing B.Ed. So, which subject did you teach?
Especially maths and science for junior section.
Okay, okay. So you taught in English? I guess you.
Yeah. Because when I did my post graduation, then till then I have knowledge of English. Although I used to speak in broken English, but somehow I get rid over that. And at present, I don't say that I am 100% excellent or good in English speaking. But I feel at point that somewhere I get stuck in between conversation. That's why I want to have conversation with different people so that I can get rid over that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you
and
can.
and still I am trying my level best to improve my fluency. Yeah.
That is amazing that you are already putting your efforts into it. And I guess because of the little break in between you have taken, because of that, there is a lack. Otherwise, I guess you are already good at it. And it is just a matter of time and practice. Once you do it
Practice, yes, yes.
multiple times with multiple people, you will
Uh,
be able to
uh,
see a drastic change.
now now I have plenty of time for pursuing my hobbies, and also that I am doing this because my children are grew up and they don't live with me, and I have plenty of time, and
Hmm.
I keep myself engaged in all constructive work. Yeah.
Great, great, very ambitious. You are very ambitious.
You can say.
Even I can get the positive vibes from you. You are very optimistic woman, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you know
Thank
when
you.
women live alone at home when they have plenty of time, they just waste their time over YouTube, over Instagram. They just are scrolling mindlessly.
Yeah. Ah. Even they are involved in watching so many daily soap serials, na saas bahu serials and all, and I don't have any idea about serials and all. I never take interest of watching all these kind of stuff. No, if I have time, then I try to utilize that time in some constructive way. Yeah.
Ye- Yes, yes, absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. Okay. May I know how many children do you have?
I have two daughters. One is she is in service. She is serving, and another one is pursuing her BTech.
Okay, and both are not with you right now, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, it happens. Nowadays, it is pretty normal that kids go out and then they have to stay outside, far from family. I used to
Yeah.
live like outside all the time. Like now, recently, I have shifted to here because of that one reason that I have spent all my like so far only in hostels, like in Navodaya, first
Yes,
then
yes.
GNU. So I thought let's spend some time with family now. Again,
And
we cannot
yes,
imagine
and
what happen.
I must say, your mother would be happy that
Yes.
you are with her. Yeah.
Yeah, my family is happy now. Even my father is very content with whatever I do now from home because he says like now you don't need to go somewhere else and now simultaneously you can focus upon yourself too. And if in future if the YouTube works well for me, then it is I guess like cherry on cake for me
Mhm.
that I can just
Yeah.
smoothly
Right.
Yeah.
Right. May I know how many siblings do you have?
I have three siblings, including me, we are four.
Okay,
Three sisters and
and
one
all are there only,
youngest brother.
brother.
Hmm.
Okay, and all are there only in Sri Ganganagar.
Yes, we three are here, and one eldest sister is married. So, yeah, she
Oh,
lives far. But nowadays, she is also here because of her summer vacation. She is also here. And my aunt, one aunt is already here, and two aunts are coming
mhm.
today. So we have joint family. Like my grandmother lives with us.
Okay. Uh,
Again, like my
so
grandmother
nowadays
is 9 years
you are
old now.
you are enjoying your family relation and having great time with them apart from your that daily online classes as well. Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. It
That is
sounds
beauty of joint family, and I missed everything always. Like in like I was outside, so I missed always these, and that's why I just took this initiative to stay here. So whenever people come, I can also join them, the family.
that's great. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Um, so I want to know, like, when you used to teach, uh, how you used to assess your students' progress.
Yeah. When I used to teach kids, and when I used to take classes, lot of students were there who were very prompt to giving the answer of any query, and some are even didn't bother how ma'am is teaching. So
Hmm.
mixed type of experience were there, and some students were really so much involved in studies, and they used to put extra effort.
Yes.
Suppose if they were not able to understand and they have lot of queries at that time, and I tried to satisfy their queries every time.
Hmm.
That's why I was the favorite ma'am of them, and
Hmm.
because of that activities I just you can say was able to think which student is good and which student is at an average level, and so many students were there who were below average, and I tried my best to just lift them up and try to uh, give them extra time so that they can improve their studies.
And what about the students who were below average, or maybe they were not feeling motivated when they see the other students who are giving answers, who are very good at the subject, so they feel demotivated at that time.
Sometime I prefer to take remedial classes and tried to motivate them by giving so many examples of you can say great personalities of India and all,
Mm.
so that they can keep motivated, and try to make them fearless. Don't need to have fear. If you
Mm.
will ask any question, then what ma'am say? No, if you have query, even if you are not able to understand, you come. I will give you 10-15 minute extra. I will try to make you understand, and
Mm.
you should come with me without any hesitation. And
Mm.
I put lot of effort,
Mm. I think.
and at the end of the session they started improving.
Mm.
Even they started taking interest in studies and all.
I think clearing doubt
Yeah.
is a major thing in schools and
Yes. uh,
colleges. But even.
Sometimes yeah, yeah, sometimes student hesitate to ask anything. And they feel that if I ask any question, what other students will think that this simple thing that guy is not able to know. But whenever I took my remedial classes, I just tried to make them understand you should not hesitate even at any point, and you should not compare with other students.
Hmm. Hmm.
You try your level best, whatever your capacity, you
Hmm.
should try.
Yes.
And if you are not able to understand even a simple thing, I will make you understand, no matter I am giving you how much time. I am here, and I will make you understand by putting effort so many times. Then there is no need to hesitate.
Ye-
And when I encouraged them, then they started asking questions and all, and where they felt difficulty, they always took my help at that point. Yeah.
Great. When I was in school, I was that one student who doesn't have guts to raise hand or ask doubts. I used to have a lot of doubts, but I didn't ask like ever. And my teachers had the one complaint that she doesn't speak much. She doesn't speak in the class. Even though I don't know why, I was very afraid of speaking in the class, asking the question. Even though if I know the
Mhm.
answer, still I was not able to give the answer.
Uh, and
Teach-
I think if your teacher should have encouraged you at that time by giving extra time, giving spare time, then you must get rid over that fear or hesitation, whatever you say. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I must have learned the language very earlier during school itself.
Yes, yes.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was not able. Yeah, I was not able to ask question. I don't know why there was some kind of a fear of the name teacher. She's a teacher, he is a teacher, and because of that, I was very scared.
Mhm.
And even
Mhm.
some of the teachers were very good, and they were very kind. Even they used to say the same thing,
Yes,
that you can ask the question even
yes.
10 times. We are here to
Mhm.
clear your doubts. Why we are here? We are here to
Yes.
you clear. But still, I don't know why
And
I didn't have the guts to.
it it happen it happens when kids are usually small, na, they have fear of teachers, and along with that fear they have respect as well for teachers.
Hmm.
And suppose if any teacher is saying anything, and for them that thing is right.
Hmm.
If teacher is saying something, that is right.
Yeah.
So they have fear apart, and side by side they have faith in our teachers as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
That you can say this is the innocency of kids.
Yeah.
They have much faith in teachers.
Yes, yes. Yeah, my teachers didn't have any complaint with me. Like when I, completed my 12th standard and I lived there for 7 years in Navodaya. So when I was coming, like after completing 12th standard, my ma'am, my warden ma'am, and she used to teach even English. She said, in 7 years, I didn't see she didn't made any mistake. There is no complaint. But the only thing was like she speaks very less. Like even after knowing the answer, she is not able to speak that much. I don't know what was the fear that, but I had that.
And I must say, if you were the student of Navodaya Vidyalaya at that time, you were a good student at that time, because in Navodaya Vidyalayas only meritorious students get
Hmm.
selected in that exams. So I must say at that time you were good scholar. That's why you got admission in Navodaya Vidyalaya.
Yeah, that was true. But again, English was very something that I was very weak at. Otherwise, I was a studious one during schools, and even during college also, I did a great job in Korean. And because I got admission in CUJ, and from there, after completing my first year there, I gave the examination in Korean itself. In the written, was also in Korean, and then the interview was also in.
Mhm.
So I did
And you
really
cleared that exam.
nice. Yeah, yeah, and then I got admission in JNU. So yeah.
Did you prepare for that subject? Did you join any type of coaching and all for get enrolled in that particular subject?
Not for particular subject, but I prepared for entrance exam for the universities like for JNU,
Okay.
CUT and all.
Mm,
So yeah,
mm.
there is. I guess you must have heard Taranagar itself in Rajasthan. That is in Rajasthan, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have heard about that place. Yeah.
So there is a coaching center where many Navodayans went. Like some of the teachers came to every Navodaya, and then we were there.
Mhm.
We went there, and then we did we just prepare for entrance examination. So I got
Okay.
admission in
Common
second
entrance
day after
examination.
that.
Okay, okay.
From there in
Means
second
there is
certain.
it means there is no specific entrance test for foreign languages. It
No,
was common entrance exam.
yeah, common entrance examination. Yes.
Okay, that's great.
It
Yeah.
was in second year that was totally in Korean. That if you want to come to JNU, then you have to crack the written examination and the interview in the language itself. Then you can get.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
And it might be, you can say, optional language in second year. In first year, all students study same course,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
in second year, they get option
No,
whether
if you
they.
have started already your graduation in the particular language, that you have to complete all the 3 years. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, like this. So I completed the graduation only. I took the admission in masters too, but then the pandemic and the strike in JNU itself, so that again bothered my parents a lot. That
Hmm.
so because
Lot of politics is there in JNU.
yeah, unfortunate thing happened. So just after
Yes.
that, I'm just trying my level best, and I'm trying my hands on new things again and again. Like I have this one, I guess, in me that never give up attitude. So I'm just trying again and again
Hmm.
something. One day, let's see
Yeah.
how things will work.
That is great thing. That is great thing. You
Hmm.
keep trying and definitely you will get success. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask you one thing. That you read Times of India, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So is it easy or very tough, or how was it when you started reading, or since when have you been reading it?
Initially, when I started reading that Times of India, I at that time I was not so much comfortable. Even I took help of dictionary at that time. So many, you can say, vocabulary were there,
Hmm.
which I was not able to understand. And initially, I tried to mm, choose at least 5 to 10 difficult words from that paper only. And at that time, I took help of dictionary. Nowadays, you can find dictionary over that mobile as well, but earlier
Nowadays,
that facility was not available, and I had Oxford English dictionary at my home,
Hmm.
and I took the help of dictionary, and after a period of time, I then I started feeling comfortable to read this newspaper, and now I am completely able. Not 100%. A lot of words are nowadays. A lot of words are there which I am not able to understand, and I immediately search the meaning of that word.
No
Yeah.
one is able to learn all the words. In
Yes. Yes.
a lot of new
Uh,
words coming every day, so we
and sometimes we get the meaning of particular word when we started reading paragraph besides heading. When we started reading paragraph,
can.
you can sense the meaning of that particular word. Sometimes it is difficult to find a particular meaning. At that time, I consult that dictionary. Yeah.
And that is a great thing that even when people didn't have these, these much resources like YouTube videos, then online dictionaries, then people who are teaching online, and people where you can connect with other people and do the
Yes.
practice. Then back then also people learned this language and they were very good at this
Yes.
language. But now, because of the plethora of content, people are confused even.
confused, and the main thing is that they are getting so much things easily na, and earlier people used to put effort
But
for knowing something. That's why I think they were more intellectual.
more into, yes, I agree. Yes.
Yeah.
Even
Yes, yes.
now things are very easy and easy to learn, easy to get these resources from YouTube and from
Mm.
like have everybody has mobile phones. Still, they are not able to
But
use.
problem is that na, the using of that you can mobile or you can say social media, people are involved in using these kind of thing in different ways. Some people are using that social media and these type of apps for getting some knowledge, and some are using for time pass, and they always busy in watching some cheap content, and which doesn't make any sense and all. And if you are sincere to learn anything, lot of videos are uploaded over YouTube by so many great teachers. Even in my free time, I also watch videos of some prominent teachers who uploaded their videos on YouTube, especially related to GS, and I want to grasp so many things. So it depends upon you now how you want to utilize that
It
thing.
depends on
It is
individuals.
totally depend. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yes. And the one thing that will always remain same, and that is hard work. No matter how much resources you have to do the hard work. People back
Yes.
then didn't have resources, still they did the research work and then they learned the words. They were also
Mm.
not born with all the words, but they learned later, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you have resources, it is easy for you, but you have to do the hard work to remember to.
And yes, and earlier it was not necessary that every student have all books and dictionary. Even they used to borrow
Borrow, yes.
dictionary and other subject book from others to acquire the knowledge.
Yes.
Nowadays, children have sufficient stuff. Even parents are trying to provide all facilities, all books, whatever they are asking for, even though they are not serious.
Yeah. They put efforts for 3 days. And then they
Yeah.
just to put
Initially, yeah, they
only
show
3
effort, but after,
days,
yeah.
maximum 6 days. After
Mhm.
that, they don't even know. I just, I already shared that I provide paid sessions. So there is a group where I teach 3 women together. So one day I asked them to make a proper chart where you are going to mention reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And you have to tick
Listening.
that every day. Like day one, reading done, vocabulary done, then writing done, and speaking done. And you have to share
Mhm.
this with me on WhatsApp every single day. What they did is they shared for 2 or 3 days, and after that they forgot, and they thought that I also did that. So for continuously 1 to 2 weeks, I didn't ask anything, and a few days back, I immediately in the class I said, "Show me the chart of last week." Then they were like, "Ma'am, we stopped." So I was saying, you have to do it every single day. Like we are
Mhm.
not kids anymore, so we have to take the responsibility. So if I'm
Yes, of course.
asking, it doesn't mean that you don't need to do it. You are doing it for yourself. You're not doing it to just show me. If
Yes.
I'm asking you,
Yes,
still
yes.
you have to do it. Then they started laughing and they were like, "No, from now, ma'am, we will do it continuously." So this is
Yes, yes.
happening.
And yes, ma'am. Nothing is easy. You have to put extra effort to
Hmm.
get anything.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah.
No matter how many resources you have. But hard work is one
Yes.
thing, which is harsh
And
reality.
and and you have to sacrifice so many things for
Hmm.
getting any particular achievement. Yeah.
Especially, scrolling mindlessly on Instagram, you have to cut that, yes,
Yes.
aside for something productive.
Yes.
Hmm.
Of course.
I want to ask you, ma'am, that one question. What is that? I think you are already very good at a lot of things. So I want to ask you that is there any bad habit that you want to get rid of?
Bad habit. Huh. What is bad habit? Yes.
Maybe it can
Yes.
be
Yes, yes.
peace.
Actually, I have some hesitation to refuse anyone, or you can say to say no.
Hmm.
But now, to say no, but now after you can say getting experience of our society,
Hmm.
now I am realizing that at least you have guts to say no as well.
For your mental peace, sometimes
Yeah,
hmm.
sometimes it is necessary.
Is necessary.
And
Yes.
now I am trying
We
to
have to learn
follow.
that too. That is again a skill.
Yes.
Everybody cannot do that. I also was not able
Yeah.
to say no earlier.
Uh,
Nowadays, I have
huh.
also inculcated in
and
myself.
and if you have hesitation to say no, na, lot of people try to get advantage of you.
True.
Yeah.
It happens with every single one, even
Yes.
especially with introverts. I have experienced it multiple times.
Yes. 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 At this point, I am on same page.
People who are kind, people who are introvert, face
Yeah.
this really, feel really difficult to say no. Even if
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
is unknown, or even if someone you don't like much, still you face difficult to say no, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our meeting is going to end now, so we can just wind this session up
Okay.
here. It was really lovely
Okay.
talking
Okay.
to you. It was kind of heart to heart conversation where we discussed things.
Yes, yes. Even I also enjoyed to have conversation with you. Thank you so much. And in future, if I would get opportunity to connect with you, definitely I
You
will.
can share your WhatsApp number. I'll add you in my WhatsApp, so that would be easy for us to get connected.
Okay, okay. I will message you
You have a
on email.
positive aura around you, I must say. That's why I guess you were
Thank
the
you so much.
favorite.
And I am really appreciating your effort you are putting nowadays.
It
That is
goes
great
to
thing.
me.
And I must say, you will get success in future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much. That
Thank
means a
you.
lot
Thank you
too.
so
Thank you so much for connecting to me. Have a great day ahead, ma'am.
much. You too. Thank you. Thank you so much.